is your Mayor Col Murray with a council meeting report after a mammoth council meeting this evening. Lots of items, and we'll be back next month with 2 meetings. So back to our fortnightly meeting program, which brings much relief for these very, very large reports, over 2,000 pages of reading for the councillors tonight. So hopefully that'll be better next time. But Council, in that big program of reports, we had some exciting considerations, and one that's very dear to my heart, and I'm very, very proud to report to the community that Council has adopted its Blueprint 100 strategy. That's a very, very important milestone, I believe, in the growth and the development of our city and our region, and it certainly maps out all that infrastructure and critical needs that need to be considered as we move towards a population of 100,000 in whatever year that happens, and very important not just to the city and our region, but also to the greater New England Northwest as the major city in that region, and predominantly those major regional sporting and other facilities will inevitably be prominent in Tamworth. It's very important that we understand what the implications are, and critical needs, for example, water security, well and truly identified and embedded into that document. Another final move for Council was the approval of the Rural Fire Service facility in Country Road. That's a project that's been around for a few years. It's had quite a long development approval process with a few changes and bits and pieces, but that was finally approved this evening, and that is a brand new facility for our Rural Fire Service, an emergency management facility, and training facility, as well as the offices, which will give much relief, I'm sure, to our rural firefighters and those management staff that operate in a fairly constrained environment at the moment throughout those emergencies. And finally tonight we considered another report which is worthy of mention, was a fee subsidisation waiver for all our sporting community who have not been able to run their sports due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So Council did agree to waive all of those fees, and I'm sure that'll bring much relief to many of those great sporting committees and sports leaders around the region. So good news for those sporties tonight, and that brings my council meeting report to a close. We look forward to bringing another report to you in a couple of weeks' time.